PG-13.
Ron, I am always...
3, 2, 1. Now we're live.
Are we going to do this tonight or what?
Are we live?
We're live now?
Guys, I said we're live. I did a countdown.
Well, I have to see if I'm in the footage.
It was for comedy, Ron. We're trying to be funny.
I'm not even
Joe,
nobody
likes you.
I'm not even in the footage.
Ron. Joe's back. It's basically the worst thing that has ever happened.
I'm not
to
even...
anyone.
He comes in here...
Joe!
Sorry, my shoulder is...
PG-13.
I'm sorry, my shoulder's in the footage and that's it.
And now you're breaking stuff behind us. Great job.
I'm not even in the footage.
Maybe we should just end this video and let's start over.
Should we start over? We need to do it for real and make it good. And
hold on, let me adjust this camera.
I'm not sure why it's not staying there.
Joe, the stand is fine.
No, I'm not in the footage.
Exactly.
Joe, just leave. No, just leave.
Go back to South Carolina or whatever. Anyway.
Alright, hold on, let me sit down. Now I think we'll be in it.
So this is our weekly update. Turn your volume off.
I have to check to make sure you guys...
Holy crap, look at my arms.
Yeah, you look really fat there, Brad.
So this is Ron. I'm Nick. This is Brad. Unfortunately, that's Joe over there.
Hi.
Ron does our instructing, most of our social media stuff.
Hi.
I do gunsmithing, some of the kydex. Brad also does some of the kydex. He also does Cerakote. And he does Instagram. So if you're talking to somebody on Instagram, unfortunately, you're talking to Brad over here.
Sorry.
And then Joe, I guess technically owns the business, and that's pretty much it. He doesn't really do anything.
Yeah. That's about right.
Let's keep going off.
I got it.
I don't know what the deal is.
From now on, I got it.
Who's in charge of that?
Ron is now.
Oh, well, Ron sucks at it.
Okay. There, fine.
So, lead times.
Lead times.
Yeah, usually, I guess in the past we've started the video out with lead times. Lead times are about the same as they have been.
Oh no, wait.
We're still at about 3 weeks for kydex, and we're at about 2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
Now
so close,
we're working on it. I know.
We can't break the bubble yet.
That's right. Like we're working on it. We're getting it knocked down. Soon lead times will be significantly lower than they are now. But right now, we don't want to jump the gun and get people excited about anything. So we're working on it. To Ron's frustration. Ron's very unhappy with that answer.
So I do a lot of stuff on the website, right? And if you look at the website and you read up top, it says, hey, lead times.
Mm-hmm.
And I want those numbers to be low.
Those numbers will be low. You just have to be patient,
They
Ron.
could
It's
possibly
coming.
be
It's
single
coming.
digits, Ron.
That's right.
Come on, guys.
We're going to get those numbers down. And
Yeah, Ron,
our goal is to, by the end of August, be at a week or two.
Now tell me.
Yes.
I understand that you guys are really close to telling me to change the kydex times today, but there was some problem.
Yeah, so our heat press went out. The heat press is what we use to heat up all of the kydex. It gives us a really nice consistent temperature on everything so that we're not burning stuff, we're not underheating. That unfortunately burned out, or a part of that burned out today. So we got a replacement ordered. It should be here in a couple of days.
Is that Joe's fault?
No, that's
That is Joe's.
No,
that's Joe's fault.
It's Joe's fault?
Yeah, that's Joe's fault.
It's Joe's
No,
fault.
Brad's the one that came in and burnt it this morning.
No, it's Joe's
Right,
fault.
I did sneak in here at 3 a.m. and burn it.
Yeah, no, it's Joe's fault. So, so
True.
we'll have that part back in a couple of days, and we'll be up and rocking and rolling. It is kind of a monkey wrench in our plans to get things knocked way down, but overall, I don't think it should hurt us too bad.
No, I mean, well,
Yeah,
with the parts being here, Monday, come on, right?
yeah. I mean, we're not open
bad,
Monday,
so-
so they probably won't deliver on Monday.
I don't do
But,
anything,
but still, we'll probably get them Tuesday and get things up and rolling.
Amazon's pretty awesome.
So it just cleared out half of my notes. Oh no.
So you can scroll.
Oh, there we go. Okay, no, I had to hit undo.
Undo.
So let's see here. Cerakote, we're still at about 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, and that'll be caught up. I don't want to say too much, but it'll be caught up
Right.
pretty soon.
Right. Like I mean, we don't want to promise people that it'll be done in like an hour,
Right.
and then have it be done tomorrow. You know, we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or whatever. So we're trying to be conservative with our estimates. But our goal is right now we're working our asses off to try and get everything down low so that we have faster turnarounds on everything.
Yeah.
So-
Did they say that word on the Disney Channel?
Yeah, I think so.
They say it on network. They say it on ABC. Probably not just Disney Channel.
This is
but,
PG-13.
Yeah,
Especially since we have
Harry
Joe.
Brad is.
that's right.
I am Italian.
Yeah, I'm
Brad?
like arm to arm with him right now. He's really hairy.
I'm looking at, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just noticing how he's a very
So Cecilia is asking the question, is Brad wearing a muscle tee?
No, I literally cut the sleeves off of that shirt a minute before the video started.
So Brad's new nickname is Cartman because he's like beefcake.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
So civilian medical. We did civilian medical last weekend.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, Sean Heron came in. Absolutely fantastic class. Really great class. I've taken it once. You've taken it once, right?
Absolutely.
And then, of course, you sat through and assisted last weekend.
Yeah. Oh,
I would like to take it again because it's
I didn't
genuinely. Yeah, no, it's a fantastic class. So
As
the premise of the
prone as
class.
you are, you need to take it.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, the idea of the class, the premise is not like you're not going to walk away and be an open heart surgeon or whatever. The idea is that he will teach you the skills you need to keep someone alive until an ambulance arrives. Whether it's the scene of a traffic accident, whether you have an accident at the shooting range, whether you're working on something in your shop late at night and you run a finger through the bandsaw or whatever.
Ooh, that would suck.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Been close a couple times.
So, yeah, excellent class. Even if you're not a shooter, it has a lot of relevance in everyday human life
Yeah.
because there's so many things every day that we don't even think about that could kill or maim us.
Traffic accident.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, no, I mean even if you don't drive a car, just walking down the street, you could get hit.
No, you have to be driving.
No,
Yeah, and
Walkers can't help.
What
Only
about
drivers.
bobcats?
that's right, bobcats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a really valuable class, even if you're not much of a shooter.
Now here's the
Those are-
problem. So
Oh, are they?
Sean Heron is the guy that teaches this,
Yeah.
right? He's a busy guy.
He's like a majestical unicorn.
I think we're only going to be able to get him into Redleg to teach it again, maybe one more time this year. Like he was really into it. He obviously wanted to do it some more, but the guy's just so busy. So as soon as Civilian Medic comes available again, we'll do it. Obviously Facebook Live, send out emails,
Yeah.
Facebook, all that good stuff.
I'm gonna work on them. I'm hoping for like maybe November, but
Maybe
that's not a
even
set date.
October. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I would like to push it just a little
Welcome
farther
to
out
the
because I know
end.
sometimes people have to get a little cash together or whatever to.
Yeah, it's not
Um,
a cheap class.
This is true, but it is an incredibly valuable class. So yeah, we're planning on doing that again in the near future, next couple of months. Fantastic class, can't say enough about it. Other good classes that I can't say enough good things about, not just because I'm shilling or whatever, is Ron's concealed carry class.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've sat through that a couple of times as a student. Today I went out and helped him out with it. You might be able to tell from how red my face is. Amazing class. Ron's a good instructor. Today we were pretty much at capacity, weren't we?
Really close.
Pretty close.
I try to keep the classes no more than 8 students, and I try to have at least 3 instructors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today we had 4 instructors for, the
Well, like
7.
four under instructors.
Oh, sure.
We had 8 students. We had an instructor with every 2 students, and then Ron as the head instructor, as the head honcho or whatever, bounces around from group to group, figures out who needs help, and targets in on those people. Really valuable class, really fantastic class. If you're new to shooting, if you're not new to shooting, if you've been shooting for 30 years and you've never done any formal instruction, it's a fantastic way to kick some of those bad habits.
We had a student today with the fellow that was to your left there.
Yeah.
I think he'd been shooting, a considerable amount of time, and an Army guy as well. And, buddy, we took him from shooting groups the size of Texas down to groups the size of, small groups, nevertheless. But
Like Maine.
yeah,
Well, yeah.
Rhode
Island, yeah.
No, the idea isn't that we're going to try and make you like a ninja gunfighter, but we're going to make you proficient and understand when you should
Oh,
and
dude.
should not use a firearm. Joe, you should never use a firearm.
Do
Yeah,
ninjas
never.
have firearms?
Sometimes, yeah, the cool ones do.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah, like
ninja or
the sweet
whatever?
ninjas.
We
They're
noticed
not
some of
ninjas,
those
they're just
smoke
gangsters.
bombs.
Oh,
So it could be like ninja vanish.
So yeah, the idea of the class is, I mean, obviously we can't take someone from absolutely brand new to the most incredible marksman who only ever needs one round in their gun at a time in a 4-hour period or a
Those
6-hour
people
period.
only need a Ruger #1.
That's right. But what we can do is we can teach you the skills necessary so that you can practice those. You can run through those drills that we teach you. You can run through and practice at home with dry fire and increase your proficiency. We also have advanced classes that teach some bigger skills. We have the dynamic proficiency. I always have a hard time with that one.
Well, it sounds kind of silly.
With that name,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Dynamic proficiency is excellent. You basically go out to the range with Ron. Ron watches you shoot, figures out what you need to improve as a shooter, and he works on it.
Yeah, the last time that I had Joe out, he actually
Well,
hit
Like
the target.
everything.
Why do you have to call me out, Ron?
Because you're horrible.
He was horrible.
All right.
He surprised me the last time that we were out. Really, seriously.
Yeah, okay, I'm used to artillery.
Okay, so indirect fire. Yeah.
I'll get you.
Is our artillery
Pistol?
like single shot?
Maybe.
Yeah,
but now
Joe's used to driving a tank, you know.
It's not. It's not a tank.
I'm glad you censored yourself.
It's a paladin.
But hold on.
Paladin.
Isn't a paladin single shot? Because you only need one shot.
No.
It's an artillery style breach.
It is. It is. It's not an artillery style. It is an artillery breach.
That's very
got
sporting
it.
of you to only use one round.
So we use a lot.
So one of the really amazing things about the class today is Jamie came out. Jamie's a friend of ours. He's a really talented shooter. Shoots a lot.
Yeah.
An extreme amount. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing shooter, amazing guy. He actually came out with not only a 1911, but a Kimber 1911.
Man.
Yeah,
Which
and
How
is
many
the
times did
pinnacle
that
of firearms.
mess up?
Basically.
none.
What?
So I guess he's had issues with like the grip screw bushings stripping out or something in the
Yeah.
past, and like the
Aluminum
grips
frame.
coming off.
Those,
Is that an aluminum frame?
It
They are
Okay.
the alloy frames.
That makes sense. Yeah, ran flawless. He
Yeah.
ran the entire class to Ron's chagrin, without a hiccup, without an issue.
Of
So
course, 9
that was
times out of
great.
10, I'm going to make fun of 1911s because.
Oh no,
Sure,
even
yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an easy target.
Oh, it is.
We're definitely punching down when we make fun of 1911s.
Well, I think you
They
mentioned
want
like
to
like the
Glock win 2 world wars.
no,
No,
what I-
1911s did though.
No, but the Glock has won many street wars. So you know.
Well, at my
Well,
point.
did Glocks or did like 22?
No, but here's the deal. I mean, we were making fun of Jamie. I love Jamie, and he really. It's ironic that he even wanted to come take the introduction to concealed carry course to begin with. That he wants to be sharp and good, and,
Yeah.
and using a 1911 at that. I think you said that the 1911 like qualifies for AARP and
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So Jamie's gun over there gets AARP magazine. Yeah, I made some jokes because it's an easy target. It's an easy way to make the class laugh. you
it
know?
is, and it's funny. But
Yeah.
holy good Lord Almighty, he shot amazingly.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
And there were 0 malfunctions.
Yeah.
That is the first time in any class that I've ever been to
Well, did
or
you shoot more
taught that a
than
1911
5
had
rounds?
0 malfunctions.
No, he shot the whole class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
how many rounds do you take during a class?
Yeah.
I just shot at 200 in this one today.
That's impressive for a 1911 to take 200 rounds.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And-
0 malfunctions.
Not only, I mean, he's a good shooter, and he still came out for the basic class because, I mean,
Why
if
not?
you're like me, if you're like Ron, we'll take pretty much any class because there's always something to be learned.
Absolutely.
Forever a student.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah,
not
like
learning,
me as an
you're
artillery,
not progressing.
Yeah.
I've taken classes from Ron.
So as a tank operator,
Artillery.
so when you're driving the tank, hey,
All right.
have you ever driven a Tiger?
Oh,
What about a
ridiculous.
Sherman?
Or an Abrams?
No, I've driven a Paladin.
A Bradley.
Yeah, we don't.
A
Anyway,
Paladin, M1
So the giveaway.
L6.
you have the list of names for the giveaway, right?
You know, I do. I think we're just going to have to randomly select.
Let me pick.
Well, obviously, yeah. I mean,
Let
that's
me
the
pick.
whole point.
Yeah,
of it.
'cause
To randomly select.
Let me
Joe
pick.
wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
So you guys
Well,
no
no,
idea
we're not
who
going
it
to
Give
is.
me-
just
I'll
select
pick.
one because we like somebody.
No, let
No.
me pick. Let me pick.
Yeah,
it has to be random.
I'll pick, and if they call it a tank, they don't get it.
Ooh. So last week was Brad's birthday. Well, I guess technically this week, Monday was Brad's birthday. So
people really
on the
care
last
about
show,
Brad's birthday?
we all care about Brad's birthday.
Oh, I'm sorry. We
Sean-
do care about Brad.
Sean,
John.
Joe.
Brad's a great gentleman.
So last weekend we announced that we were going to do a giveaway. It's
Wait, Brad, how old are you?
Old as hell.
yeah, he's pretty old. Anyway, we announced we were going to do a giveaway. We're giving away a $39.99 credit, which is an inside the waistband holster. If you decide you don't want an inside the waistband holster, that's cool. We can apply that to something else. The way that you had to enter was to send a friendly happy birthday message to Brad on the Redleg Tactical Facebook page through a PM. So we had a few entries, and it looks like Ron is getting those ready right now.
What are we going to talk about while he's over there?
Yeah, while he's talking about that, or while he's working on that, we will talk about.
I hope he cuts his finger off. But, hey, you've been to
you know,
disability medical.
That's right. So I could put a tourniquet on his
Yeah.
neck, and
Well, it's his finger.
no matter the injury, I just go straight for the neck.
Yeah.
True, you
Yeah.
go to the source.
That's
So,
going to cut off the most blood
Wait,
flow.
is that what's taught?
No,
Is that just
no,
what
that's
you
just
do?
me. That's just what I do.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Alright.
while he's working on that, we'll talk about our FAQs, the facts. We talked about them a little bit last week, and we'll continue this week. I'm not sure if this is something that's specifically mentioned in there. If it's not, it should be.
Yeah.
Bore sighting pistols. We get a lot of requests to
You
bore
should
sight
definitely
pistols.
do that.
No,
Right?
you should never
No?
do that. So
No?
a lot of
Okay.
people don't understand how bore sighting works. Bore sighting is a rough method to ensure that a scope will be on paper at 25 yards.
By
maybe.
scope, you mean pistol.
No. So if you mount a scope on your rifle, you can bring it by, we can bore sight it, and that first round will be on target at a short distance. You're able to dial it in from there, then extend out to a longer distance, and work with the scope to zero it in at whatever range you're wanting to do. A lot of people come in and ask to have their rifle they'll ask to have their rifle bore sighted at 100 yards or 200 yards or whatever. And we have to explain to them that that's not really the way it works. I mean,
How does it work?
I can print out a target, make a target that'll compensate so that I can, use the 10 feet or whatever of space that I have and get you roughly in the area at 200 yards. But it's still not going to work because bore sighting is not a particularly precise system.
Nope. No, it's not.
Yeah, and especially when you move on to something like a pistol. And pistol sights, in 99.9% of applications, are not intended for precision.
Not gonna be sniping with your Glock 17.
Right. This is a Glock 17 slide.
Well, unless you're Joe.
It's got
Artillery.
it's got factory steel sights on it. The way that most of these sights are installed from the factory, when we do them in any situation, is we install them and we check them with calipers to make sure that they are centered. So if the sights are centered on the slide, you are going to be able to hit pretty consistently at what is distance is reasonable for a handgun.
Which is like 7 yards.
Yeah, I would call that 25 yards max.
But what if there's, within 1,000th of an inch?
That's really, really, really close. A thousandth of an inch
Yeah.
is a pretty small number, and that's really close.
Would that make
So-
you shoot low left?
No,
No, of course
No,
not.
Will
no.
that affect our Glock 43?
it will not.
Okay.
So, bore sighting a pistol.
Is ridiculous.
Right. A really good way to demonstrate that, which we can't really show on camera very well, unfortunately. We had somebody come in and ask us questions about it. And I was like, sure, I mean, I can give you our bore sighter and you can put it in there. It was a friend of ours. You can put it in there. And he shined it at the wall and looked down the sights on his pistol and he was like, well, it lines up perfectly. It lines up great at 10 feet or so. And I was like, okay, now reach out and grab that bore sighter and twist it. And as he twisted it, that dot went in a circle, because bore sighters are not a precise way to sight something in. Bore sighters are intended to get you close. They're intended to get you on paper with a
rifle.
With a rifle, yeah, with something where precision is
necessary,
is possible. Frankly,
true.
With a, I don't know, a 1/4 inch front sight on a handgun and this short sight radius and your hands moving around, you are not physically capable of shooting to the level of precision that is necessary to bore sight and then sight in a handgun at a long range.
Now, more often than not, what we really see here is that customers that are wanting us to bore sight a pistol, they just don't understand that their grip is all sorts of soup sandwich, or that their trigger press is just horrendous, and so they have inconsistent results, and they don't consider the fact that it could be their methodology. They're just merely blaming the equipment.
Right, and a lot of people will, it's not that they're intentionally blaming the equipment, they just don't know better, they don't understand. And it's a difficult conversation to have with people that we have pretty consistently. That, I mean, sure, I can put the bore sighter in your handgun barrel and I can adjust your sights to match that laser on the wall, but your sights are not going to be on or consistent, and your shooting is not going to improve. If you're having issues with the handgun, it's 9 times out of 10 the shooter. Now, occasionally a handgun will be set up for something like a 12 o'clock hold, where you put the front sight at the 12 o'clock position and you will hit the bullseye. And some people aren't happy with that.
Well, and that's more or less the manufacturer's design.
Right. And that is a situation where some work can be done and we can work with that. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, unfortunately, if your handgun's not shooting right at point of aim, have some other people shoot it, because frankly, it's probably you.
Generally, I tell people that any firearm that you have will always shoot better than what you are capable of.
Yeah, in most cases, that is true.
Yeah, unless there's like a major manufacturer defect, which you're going to catch anyways.
Now I can certainly help you, and of course that's what I do. I try and diagnose the issues that shooters have to make them better, right? So I can easily say, okay, well, I'll tell you what, today was actually the first day that I've ever said to a student that their equipment may need to change.
Wow.
No kidding, today was the first day ever.
Was it the 1911?
No, right? I mean, okay,
No, he was pretty good.
We had a young lady that was shooting a SIG P250, which is a double action only trigger.
Yep.
And it's a long trigger, and it's a heavy trigger. I want to say it's like freaking 7 pounds, 8 pounds. And so this poor girl, man, buddy, she was shooting phenomenally well, but the vast majority of her shots were always going to be low because she was struggling to get the trigger. And as she would go through, the 3 amigos, the middle finger, ring finger, and pinky finger, would always subconsciously flex and throw the shot low. And so that's one that we actually said, hey, maybe a striker-fired pistol similar to what you have would be well. And buddy, sure enough, she shot that.
The 320.
Oh, shoot! It was just a thing to behold, man. It was beautiful. But that was literally the first time that I've ever said you may need to change something.
Yeah. Usually it's an issue with the shooter, and fortunately, instead of bore sighting your pistol, we can sign you up for a class with Ron, and he can help you out with that.
Love to.
So, the drawing.
Okay, so I got all the names in a cup.
Yes.
Is Joe going to pick one?
No,
Oh, we'll shake it up.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Why don't I get a big one?
you can't freaking no.
Let me pick one. Fine.
No.
You would pick
No.
one and not be able to read the name. First of all.
Well, I can.
Second of all, you'd probably say your name.
Joe is a tank driver, so he's not super literate.
What did tank driver say, Joe? Death before dismount?
Okay, so it was Brad's birthday. Brad,
I
do
get
it.
I can't fit my hand in there.
Yeah, you can. Just one. There you go. Who's the winner?
David Mullen.
David Mullen!
All right.
David Mullen!
Show that to the people.
So David, we will send you a message on Facebook.
If we can, I
We'll
don't
give you a code that'll give you $39.99 off of whatever it is that you want from us. Whether it's an inside the waistband or an outside the waistband, whatever. So yeah, David, look out for that promo code and we'll hook you up.
Yeah, man. David was actually one of the students in our civilian medic class.
Oh,
recently.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Right on.
Nope.
So, do we have any questions or anything?
Well,
Anything we need to-
the sabotage was going on.
No.
So,
She's saying hi to Brian.
Oh, hey, Joe. How's it going?
My son, Brian.
well, Brian,
Hey, Brian.
and Brian does say Nick needs to say hashtag we shoot to kill and aim to, please.
I was actually going to say we shoot to stop the threat and aim to please.
I like that idea.
So
You
I think
should say
that's,
car
you know,
rammer.
Brian's stopping the threat.
I'm not going to say
Kill,
that.
right?
No. Unfortunately, a lot of times when you stop the threat, you also kill.
Yeah. No,
Well-
wait, is that unfortunate?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Anytime I live, it is fortunate.
Yeah.
That is fortunate.
What's next?
That is all that we have on the agenda.
Oh, that can't be all. We
That's
have
it.
we have 11 people watching, right?
Let's watch
11
Ron
people.
field trip a. No, I'm just joking.
Well, Joe,
I'm sorry.
PG-13.
Jeez,
This is why we can't have nice things.
I know.
So,
Sorry.
yeah, I
Sorry,
think that
children.
covers everything that we had on the agenda.
Since when?
Since we've been doing these videos, Joe. I mean, if you had been here, you would have known.
Joe, this video goes out to 21,500 people,
Yeah.
and like only 4 are watching. but seriously, you have to be. Come on,
well,
PG.
should
man.
we ask ages first, or?
Oh,
No. So,
You would.
if you're a masochist, and for whatever reason you decide that you want to see more of me, you can listen to We Like Shooting or watch We Like Shooting. We do We Like Shooting and We Like Shooting
wouldn't do
Double
it.
Tag.
I would recommend
Do
against
you
it.
like shooting?
Yeah. Those are both available from the Firearms Radio Network. You can watch those on YouTube Live. You can watch them live at welikeshooting.com/live, where we have a chat room going when we're recording the show every
And it's
Monday
awesome.
and Wednesday night.
it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Is this
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. So that's available. Sean Heron, who did the wonderful civilian medical class, and hopefully here shortly will be doing another for us, is also on that show. Great guy.
Why does Sean spell his last name wrong?
Because it's not like the bird.
No.
Because of name. I don't know.
Sure.
Anything else that you guys want to add?
So we like
Shameless
shooting
plugs.
and double tap,
And double tap.
and you can find him
Yeah, on Instagram.
Instagram.
At Redleg Tactical.
At Redleg
Wait,
Tactical.
what was the point of this? But I missed
Hey,
that.
hey,
Yeah,
I'm Mr. Meme Dealer Supreme on the Facebook,
Facebook page.
Redleg Tactical Facebook page. You can check out all of our cool things on redlegtactical.com. Classes, holsters. You can find out some information on gunsmithing and frequently asked questions and so on.
That's right. And Joe, unfortunately, is here once in a great while for like
What are
5
you doing
minutes at a time.
Yeah.
Thankfully, though, that's only going to be for another couple of months. And then, you know,
Oh, I hope so.
probably going to have to fire him. So, yeah, if he's been mean to you or whatever in the past, feel free to swing by. Because he doesn't really...
Joe, we love you. We're glad you're back, even if you're worthless.
Are we, though? Are we glad?
He comes back, he throws all my Glock parts around, breaks the heat press.
Look, well, you, Brad.
No.
Who broke
It's
that
all your
bird?
fault. It's all your fault.
No, yeah, Joe, just own it.
I hadn't even touched it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. No, just own it.
Well, because it was because it missed.
Oh, I got a question.
Because you don't do any work.
Oh, you got a question? What?
Yeah. My thoughts on an AK Cerakote job. Cerakote everything.
That's right.
So hey, it looks like Mike Bryan is curious about the next concealed carry course. Not next weekend, but the weekend after. So I try to run
The 17th.
There you go. I try to run it twice a month, first weekend and the third weekend if I can. You can find out dates on the website, redlegtactical.com. Mike, dude, you're awesome, man. I look forward to shooting IDPA with you again, man. That's good stuff. Yeah. Any
I
other
think that
questions?
does it.
No?
Yeah.
You think it does it?
I think that done did it.
But we haven't ran into our 45-minute
you
mark
sure?
yet. So we're just gonna sit here and
I,
talk
no,
about nothing.
I think we're good. Stop the recording, please.
No, we're gonna just sit here and
Ron.
talk about
What?
absolutely
Ron.
nothing.
You want me to oh
Yeah.
gosh. Okay, it's getting real creepy.
Rock?
Yeah, it's getting weird.
We're gonna sit here. and
We're gonna stop this before it stops being PG-13.
Are you getting too excited, Nick? Is that a problem?
No,
Thread
please.
protector.
Hey guys, 4 Rules of Gun Safety. Patriot Patch Company is awesome. So hey. yeah.
Joe, you scratched my thread protector.
Okay.
I don't care.
You picked it up in broad daylight and scratched my thread protector.
I actually
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
Table.
Please stop.
Stop it, Ron.
Stop what?
Bye.
Hashtag me too.
Hashtag not me.